Hello everyone, Ember here, and welcome back to a new video. In this one we have a new set reveal for Heatwave Arena, which is going to feature Misty, Ethan, Cynthia, and Arven's Pokemon. So this will release in Japan on March 14th, but we don't know exactly when this will release in the West with other sets because it's only 63 cards, so it is quite small. It will feature trainers Pokemon, of course, for Misty, Ethan, Cynthia, and Arven. And sadly, there has been no reveals for Arven or Cynthia today, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. I was really banking on them releasing, or revealing, I should say, a Cynthia's Garchomp, but sadly, no such thing has been revealed yet. They might be saving it for the official set reveal, which, well, the full set reveal is usually 1 week before the set releases, so it might be a while yet. Or we'll see we might see Cynthia's Garchomp revealed next week, but I'm assuming we'll see Arven's stuff soon as well. But yeah, we anticipate our May set will feature the cards from the Stevens Metagross and Marnie's Grimmsnarl decks, as well as Heatwave Arena, and the Glory of Team Rocket in May. So yeah, that is going to be an insane set when it comes out, but yeah. So I guess May is what we're looking at. But yeah, the first Pokemon, or like the first trainer we can take a look at here is Ethan. We have a new Typhlosion line. And honestly, this looks pretty strong. Like, the Quilava has the ability Adventure Bond that says once in your turn you can search your deck for an Ethan's Adventure, which is a supporter card. We haven't actually seen supporters interact with the owner's mechanic just yet, so that's really cool. So a very strong ability to have on a stage 1, really cool. Also got Ethan's Typhlosion, which for 1 Fire and G, Buddy Blast does 40, and then 60 more damage for each Ethan's Adventure card in your discard pile. Now, Ethan's Adventure says it's a supporter card, so it is once your turn, but search your deck for 3 in any combination of Ethan's Pokemon and basic Fire and G. So basically just means that once you have like a rare candy in hand, you just have to play the supporter, then you get the energy, the Typhlosion, the next Cyndaquil to set up. The deck seems really solid, frankly, and quite consistent, because if you do get all 4 supporters in the discard pile, then you are doing 280 damage, which is, that's a sizable amount. Maybe you get like Brubanet involved with like Mochi, could get a bit inconsistent, but you could definitely start killing other stage 2 EXs and stuff. So yeah, honestly, I definitely think this is a very solid deck. Even if you have to take the slower approach to set up, maybe you run like Budew, you have like TM Evolution to get Quilava into play, just get a bunch of supporters out of the deck. Yeah, I could honestly see this being a really solid budget deck and a really cool Ethan's deck. So yeah, that's nice to see. Also got Ethan's Macargo, because of course we just don't have enough Macargos yet in the TCG. This one has the ability Melt and Flow, which says if his Pokemon has no energy attached, it has no retreat cost, which is great, frankly, because the attack revolves around you discarding energy from it. So for 3 Fire energy, which is a lot, but we'll talk about how you can accelerate energy in just a second, you get to discard up to 5 energy from this Pokemon, and you do 70 damage for each card you discarded in this way. It does have to be Fire energy, by the way. But yeah, a very, very strong attack, because we have Ethan's Ho-Oh EX, says once in your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic Fire Energy from your hand to one of your benched Ethan's Pokemon. So if you get 2 Ho-Ohs on the bench and you manually attach, you can actually just one-shot anything every single turn, like including Mamoswine. Now, you don't have to, of course, use 5 energy to do that. You can just do 4 energy, and you'll still be doing, 280 damage? Which is very respectable on a single prize Pokemon, which, has free energy acceleration in the form of Ho-Oh. So yeah, I'm honestly really excited to try this deck out. Of course, you will have to worry about this guy getting bossed up and KO'd. But, you give it like a big charm, so it's got 208 HP. You've got Night Stretcher to retrieve them if they do get knocked out. And if they're knocking out your Ho-Ohs, they're not knocking out, your Ethan's Macargo. So, yeah, honestly, seems like a pretty solid rogue deck. Maybe even better than that, but we'll just have to wait and see. But, yeah, honestly, seems like a fairly strong archetype that can one-shot anything. Yeah, pretty scary. We also have some Misty's Pokemon revealed, including this really funny Psyduck that says once in your turn, if it's on the bench, you can discard the bottom card of your deck, and if you do, discard all cards attached to Psyduck and then put it on top of your deck. Now, from what I can tell, there's nothing stopping you from just stacking this ability. So you could effectively bench 4 Psyducks, mill the bottom 4 cards of your deck, and then put 4 Psyducks on top of your deck. And you're probably wondering, okay, why on earth does this matter? Why would you want to do this? Well, Gyarados has the attack Splashing Panic, which says discard the top 7 cards of your deck, and you do 70 damage times the amount of Misty's Pokemon you find there. So you are discarding a lot of cards in your deck. You're always milling 7, you're milling a bunch with Psyduck, but the damage is crazy. It's basically Macargo's modifier, but potentially slightly more. I do think this will be a bit less consistent, of course, and it's a bit more risky. But you only have to discard 4 Pokemon to do 280 damage, which is, yeah, it's very respectable. And then discarding 5 Pokemon just one shots anything in the game. So, yeah, Misty's Gyarados honestly looks to be like a very solid rogue deck, maybe a bit more on the memeish side and maybe less consistent than the Ethan stuff, but still pretty solid overall. Also, Misty's Magikarp, by the way, has the ability Incredible Dive, which basically just prevents all damage and effects of attacks done to it while it's on the bench. So you basically can't be sniped by Dragapult pretty much, which is really nice. So yeah, and Psyduck hopefully won't be on the bench long either, because you'll just be using Slapstick Jump all the time. So I'm guessing we'll see a Starmie revealed at some point, either like a Starmie EX or just a regular Starmie and a Staryu. So that's at least 8 more Pokemon to play in this deck. There was also an item card called Sacred Ash that's going to get reprinted. Shuffle up to 5 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. So you will be able to chain, Gyarados more effectively, basically. So, yeah, honestly seems like a very fun deck. So we've actually had 3 decks revealed today. We've got the Ethan's Typhlosion deck, the Ethan's Macargo Ho-Oh deck, and then the Misty's Gyarados deck. Seems like a lot of fun, to be honest. So yeah, looking forward to trying these guys out. There's also an Ethan's Pichu, which you can find with the Ethan supporter, but, it's only doing 30 damage. Draw a card. It doesn't seem that appealing to me, to be honest. I'd much rather use something like a Cleffa or a Budew to help get set up. But yeah, Ethan's Adventure says search your deck for 3 and any combination of Ethan's Pokemon and basic Pharangi. So you're already running like 4 copies of this in the Typhlosion deck. So yeah, it just makes a lot of sense, really. I think this is going to be the same as like Leonzard, really. I think it's closer to Leonzard than it was to like Serena Breaks In, because the Serena Breaks In Delphox deck really did not do anything in the TCG. Like, it had some niche success, I think, in Japan, but outside of that, it just did not do anything. So hopefully this one's a bit better. We do have to be careful, of course, because, it's still a single price stage 2 that you got to set up. But for just 1 energy, and your supporter finds other Pokemon and energy, it seems very, very consistent overall. So yeah, looking forward to trying out Typhlosion. Macargo also seems pretty strong with Ho-Oh. And the Gyarados just seems like a lot of fun as well. So yeah, some very fun card reveals. Also, it was posted a few months ago, but you will receive a set of all 3 illustration contest promos when you purchase a booster pack. That seems really generous. I'm sure it's not booster box, like a booster pack. We get all 3 of these, but I think that might just be a booster box or something. But yeah, either way, we'll have to see how these get implemented into the West. But this set is going to be insane. Like, even if Cynthia's Garchomp is fairly underwhelming, it's still going to feature Steven's Metagross and Marnie's Grimmsnarl, which we've already looked at. Also, the Glory of Team Rocket is going to be in this set, potentially. So honestly, a really crazy set that's releasing in May. So yeah, I'm honestly really excited for these cards. I know I don't sound it in the voice, but I am genuinely looking forward to trying these out. I might have to build some more proxy decks. But yeah, a lot of fun rogue/budget decks revealed, which is cool. But yeah, it's been Power. Let me know what you think about these cards down below. And yeah, thank you for watching.